Okay, here we go. Welcome, Food Scientist Podcast, episode number 163. A lot of Pillsbury cookies. Brand new, just dropped Hostess mini Bundt cakes.
Oh, not mini, baby. We're eating
baby. Sorry. We're gonna eat babies.
Blame Hostess, not us.
But yeah, the Chewy Hostess or Chewy Pillsbury cookies. The very first packaged cookie Pillsbury product. 4 varieties. We have them all.
Are they gonna start selling pre-made bread too? Not just the dough and rolls and everything?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, they make pre-made toast.
Just Pillsbury?
The cookie dough. Yeah, they've always sold Pillsbury cookie dough, but they never baked them before.
Right. It's popping fresh dough. They have the rolls and biscuits and.
I don't know. My sister did send me a picture of a Hostess aluminum foil recently.
Okay.
What?
I'm going to say it again. Hostess aluminum foil.
I hope it's not edible.
No, it's just
on that.
The same old aluminum foil, but Hostess. Why? I don't know. But that's a product that exists now.
Okay. All right.
With that, should we do a podcast?
Yeah, we can.
I'm ready to do a podcast this week.
Me too.
Oh, pause up. Yep, we're pausing so that Amy can edit.
This is the Food Scientist Podcast. I am your host, Amy Zajac. I am here with Danny Sussman.
Hello, Amy Zajac, the rest of the world, and Heather in the chat. And did I forget anyone?
And
hi, Brian.
Yes.
Hey, Mr. Brian Pierce.
Yes, Brian Pierce is here too. And he's not talking. He's not talking, apparently.
He's just pouting, yeah. My Heather hello, by the way, was universal. We have 2 Heathers in the chat. So hi to both of you. Which one of you was in the first hello fight over that?
Fight. I'm just extending a greeting to everyone hearing this right now.
Okay.
Well, should we?
Yes, we will have news and experiences. Then we're going to try new Pillsbury soft baked cookies. So not just the dough, several kinds. And we have baby Bundt cakes from Hostess.
Eating babies.
It doesn't sound like a full slate, but trust me, there's a lot.
It is. Well, there's 4 kinds of soft baked cookies, and the chocolate chip ones, we're going to see how they go up against Chewy Chips Ahoy.
Yes.
So this is either going to be great or full of like weird chemical aftertaste.
I'm kind of thinking the latter, but we'll see. Open mind.
We have like 5 kinds of soft baked cookies and Hostess Bundt cakes. Like, I believe that if we don't end up pickled after this episode from preservatives, nothing will ever do that.
Wait, is this baby food? Baby Bundt cakes? I mean, maybe it's meant for babies.
Well, we'll also probably end on a sugar high after tasting.
Yeah.
It's going to be a sugar high and a formaldehyde scent.
I've had worse times.
I'm just hoping I come out of this looking like no, I just spaced on which star had the most plastic surgery so his face didn't move. Burt Reynolds. I'm gonna go with Burt Reynolds. Although Sylvester Stallone, not far behind.
Mickey Rooney.
Yeah, Mickey
Rourke. Mickey Rourke.
It could be Mickey Rourke. I mean,
I don't know.
if I get super lucky, I'm gonna end up looking like Wayne Newton.
No, Danny, the thing is, if you eat enough cookies, you start looking like a snack. That's how it works. So,
all right. Well, I'm gonna be a well-preserved snack.
Eat enough cookies, you look like the Pillsbury Doughboy, right?
I think I've already got the same figure.
Okay. Well, we can move on to news.
Poke you in the stomach, so.
Yeah, I'm not going to poke you in the stomach.
No, I will hit you.
Okay, we're going to move on to news, and I'm going to go first just because it's on my phone.
Yeah.
Captain Crunch treats. I mean, they're coming out with something called Captain Crunch treats, which are like a breakfast bar, supposedly.
So like a Rice Krispie treat, but in Captain Crunch?
Sort of. It's drizzled in fries.
But with the captain's treat drizzled over the top.
Yes.
Let's clarify that.
There's some icing drizzles over the top of the bar.
Isn't it crunch berries as well? Or am I making that up completely?
There's a white drizzle over the crunch berries?
There's
Yes.
white drizzle over the crunch berries, but aside from Danny's
what
commentary, commentary,
that's what it looks like. Just like drew the thing on there.
Isn't this the cereal that most people say breaks their teeth and scrapes their gums and stuff? So without
I thought that was grape
isn't this
nuts.
going to be harder?
I don't know.
Harder to eat. I mean, I like Captain Crunch. I can't remember the last time I had it, but
it's a sugar cereal, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I love peanut butter Captain Crunch. Big surprise.
Yeah.
But the other ones, the roof of your mouth just gets tore up.
Yeah.
That's a good way to wake you up in the morning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, a tore up larynx.
So when
and then have your hot coffee with it. I don't drink coffee, so that won't be a problem.
So when you have like a pizza that's too hot and it burns the roof of your mouth and you get like the chunks hanging down, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Do you have a term because I have a term that I use for that, and I didn't know if it's like unique to me or if it's like a real thing, but I refer to that as like roof meat. Like, I bet that pizza is too high and now I got roof meat.
That's you, Danny.
Okay.
That's all you.
I just call that, when you burn your flesh and it starts hanging down, trying to escape from your mouth. That's
Worst I've done is getting a blister. I don't have.
Yeah, I mean, it's essentially a blister of the roof of your mouth, and that creates roof meat that hangs down.
I mean, you ate it way too fast if it's still scalding hot on the way out.
Do you want? Oh, yeah. But you also have a very powerful digestive system.
Yes. Like a water slide.
I think we need to move on, folks.
Yeah, I would say let's talk about potato chips.
Okay.
So Lay's has we've been talking a lot about potato chips lately, but they have a new meat chip.
Wait. I'm sorry, Danny. You mean lately as in the past 4 years?
No, I mean like there's been a lot of potato chip news, which means like in coming weeks there'll be a bunch of potato chip episodes.
Yeah, we're gonna get away from all the sugar and then get
and we're gonna
paste.
go right to that. So they have a wavy jerk chicken Lay's coming out. So I do love a good meat chip, and I'm excited about this, not just because it's a jerk chip and it's a meat chip and I love jerk chicken, but I actually I have a stash of crazy things for future episodes, and I might be able to play evil twins. I have to get a judgment from Brian, who is the arbiter of whether or not something is twins eligible. He has very specific rules.
I am.
But from India, I have West Indies hot and sweet chili chips. And so I'm going to have to find out if that is close enough to jerk to call them twins, or if they just are going to be part of a super spicy Caribbean chip FMK. But either way, you can look forward to that. Or I mean, I will look forward to that. Brian probably less so.
No, I will not look forward to that. That's fine as long as everyone else is looking forward to it. And
will you look forward to
watch my suffering?
Yeah, there's another chip that's coming back that it may or may not be a new flavor for them, because they've in the summers they have brought back they've had the BLT chip, and they have a summer BLT this year. So I don't really know what makes a season-specific BLT.
Better tomatoes? I don't know.
But there's that. And then also, they also have a chili mango chip coming.
That could be good. Well, mango potato chip, I don't know.
I mean, anytime there are multiple flavors, it's kind of the balance. Like, is one going to overpower? Because, the chili is going to have to be very faint for me to even have a chance.
What's interesting to me is as much as I'm fascinated and love the idea of a meat flavored chip, I'm absolutely horrified by the idea of a fruit flavored chip.
Well, we've had
mango. Do you want to?
It's not too far removed from when you dehydrate fruit, though. I mean,
I understand. It's my own craziness.
And
that if you're here's a chip that's flavored like a cheeseburger, I'm like, yes. And you're like, here's a chip that's flavored like a mango, and I'm like, how dare you disparage the otherwise a decent mango?
But hey, I thought honey butter would be weird. Well, the honey on a potato.
That was super good.
Yeah.
So that's my news.
And we were talking before the show. It's kind of been a slow time for a lot of good, like exciting news.
You don't think jerk chicken chips is good, exciting news?
No, not for me. I mean, yeah, maybe other people do. I hope they do. I mean, it's.
I would be happy for them.
Not me personally, no.
Right.
So I found Time Hop showed me something that we had, I believe it was 3 years ago. It was a magical time where 3 new Oreos came out at the same time.
I thought that was like 6 months ago.
Well, it's happened a few times,
Yeah.
When we've been blessed. But I thought instead of just saying, hey, remember when we talked about these, I'm going to change the names a little bit.
Okay.
And call it something similar, but not the exact thing, and see if you can remember what they were.
Okay.
So the 3 that we had were, or that we didn't have, were caramel corn Oreos, frozen daiquiri Oreos, and root beer Oreos. Those were not what we had, but those are similar.
I remember this episode now.
Yes. What were any of the Oreos? Say one of them.
There was the pina colada, which we found was delicious, dipped in rum cream.
Yeah.
Cherry cola, which was surprisingly bad.
Yes. Good job, Amy. That was the one I thought would be.
And the other one was caramel corn.
No.
Maybe that has come out at some point, but that was not with these 3.
Well, that's okay. You guessed the third one because I got one. And
I'll guess
Was it the sweet corn?
Kettle corn.
What was it?
Yeah, so kettle corn, pina colada, and cherry.
Oh, caramel corn and kettle corn. That's a freaking technicality. I got that.
No.
3 Oreos from the category of Oreos of 3 years ago. You're not going to give me you're going to make a fight between caramel corn and kettle corn. I quit.
I said it wasn't caramel corn. That was the fake answer.
Oh, well. I didn't really listen to you anyway.
I thought it might have been the sweet corn because we had sweet corn things that didn't.
Yeah, but not Oreos.
There's never a sweet corn Oreo.
Ooh.
We're due though for some new Oreo.
Yeah, S'moreos are coming back. I've heard that they're hitting stores.
Is that for sure? Have we confirmed that now?
People say that it is, but
okay, because
I read it on the internet. It's got to be true, Brian.
A whole bunch of fruity Pop-Tarts are coming out.
Oh, the fruity ones are out. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, peach cobbler.
Oh, that's right. They're out now. We probably talked about them previously.
Yeah, I believe I sent you a picture of them from the store.
Yes.
So I know
Gummy
that
loves
they're out.
Pop-Tarts.
None of them look good.
No,
they did not look good at all. So we'll probably never have them because I often pick stuff out, and I am not eating
Daddy's like
a lemon pie Oreo or a Pop-Tart. So,
do you guys have any experiences?
I do.
Good. I don't.
So I did something pretty off-brand for me this week.
did you eat a salad?
Oh no! Oh no! Wow, how could no? I just need a moment to recall. How? Why?
You what would be off-brand? What's more off-brand for you than eating a salad?
Let me tell you, I went to Dairy Queen.
That's not off-brand.
And I got the Thin Mint Blizzard.
Oh, that is off-brand for you.
Yeah.
Did you make it royal?
I did. Because
thank God.
I talked about that a few weeks ago. And I was like, you know what? We never did anything with that. And let me just see how the Thin Mint is and let me do something. So I went with the expected one. I wasn't too creative. I just went with hot fudge in it.
Yeah.
And I have to say, usually the best that I could hope for when I get a mint flavored anything, if it's not a mint itself, Satisfied is probably the best. Mm-hmm. I was pleased.
Yeah.
It turned out.
You definitely have to make that one royal though.
Yeah. The hot fudge really made it good. And the Thin Mints, I was really kind of, I don't want to say disappointed, but they have Oreo with mint. They have mint Oreo. So why do they need Thin Mints? It's definitely different. The texture of the cookies is definitely a marked difference.
Yeah, it's different, but it's not better. But I do appreciate that you did that for Make It Royal.
Yes, for Make It Royal.
What else would you fill it with besides half? I mean, I know technically you could fill it with anything, but I don't think anything else would go so good.
Caramel would be actually pretty good.
Caramel,
yeah. We just sweeten it up. Caramel is actually, like, to me, the sleeper. Anything you could make royal with caramel, and it's okay.
I just don't know about caramel and mint together, but I don't love mint, so.
Yeah, but you get the caramel, and then you're happy.
I think the the sweetness from the caramel would accentuate the sweetness of the ice cream without making it too sweet.
And the mint would use the marshmallow.
Yeah. The marshmallow, I think, to me, you lose the marshmallow in a Royal unless you do it with one with a chocolate base.
Yes, the marshmallow, it just changes the whole texture of the blizzard to the point where they can't even turn it upside down, which is fine. It's a different experience.
The fudge also does that sometimes. You can end up with a fudge slop.
For me, yeah, I know that you had said that before, and I don't know if I've had hot fudge before in any of my Royals, but I was worried about it getting too melty. The texture was actually really good. I liked what the texture did.
Yeah, it's just different, right? But you see, it gets a little soupy there towards the end. It's not terrible. It's just that is what it is.
Just eat it faster.
Yeah. And so, yeah. So I have an experience.
Any of you, I'm just going to say to our YouTube or listening audiences, if you have done any Make It Royal experiences, feel free to share them with us. We'd love to hear them. Or if you want us to try something, if you want us to be your guinea pigs, we'll gladly do that. We have no shame.
I was just pitching to someone recently. I was like, they're trying Dairy Queen. I'm like, did you know I happen to be a Dairy Queen expert? And they're like, there is such a thing. And I was like, oh, and how? I'm like, have you? And they're like, you can make anything royal. And I'm like, well, of course you can, unless you go to that one Dairy Queen. And if they do that to you, you tell them, you're making me sad because I know it's not that you can't, it's that you won't.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
And then
Danny.
you look at them and
respect the retail workers, but lay that guilt trip on them.
but absolutely give them that disapproving look.
Okay, Danny, moving on.
So I did something today that I'm not proud of.
You ate a bucket of chicken, not in a
No,
silver.
I didn't. It doesn't actually involve eating. It involves stupidity and money. So, do you like pineapple gummy bears?
I don't know if I've ever had them, but I feel like I would.
Yeah. So in my house, they're very popular, but they're also very hard to find.
In your house or anywhere?
Well, anywhere. It's very hard to find just the
hard to
pineapple
find
one.
in my house too.
So I actually, not that long ago, was driving, and I found myself in Indiana. And in Indiana is the Albanese Gummy Bear Factory. Albanese, the best of the gummy bears. I know a lot of people are Team Trolley. Albanese is where it's at. And their factories in Indiana, and you could buy all the flavors there. Even they were out of pineapple gummy bears. I often will go to like a Hawaiian store in Las Vegas and get the pineapple gummy bears. And so I've been on a search for them. So if you go to the Albanese website and search for pineapple gummy bears, you will find mostly 5-star reviews because they're outstanding, but you'll find a handful of 1-star reviews that are giving it 1 star because they're very hard to find and the website is always out of stock. So I have been searching. I've been searching for the pineapple gummy bears to try to get them. And I finally found 2 options. One was like a 30-pound bag of them for like $70. And I was like, that's too many for me to eat. But I found a candy store in Hawaii that had the Albanese ones made in Indiana, but the pineapple is popular in Hawaii. So I paid like $8 per bag for like 8-ounce bags to have like 8-ounce bags of pineapple gummy bears shipped to me from Hawaii.
Wow.
And they are delicious and fresh Albanese gummy bears. So that's dumb, but here's where it gets worse. Is today, I don't know, you ever just have a day and call a customer service person and ask them hard questions that you know that you're going to get a not great answer to just because you want to make them say it? Well, that was me today.
Why would I be calling anyone on the phone?
Well, because you go to the website for Albanese gummy bears and you see where it says sold out. And then you see it says questions, call us, customer service. And you pick up your phone and you call the 800 number because it's free and you're kind of curious as to why they never have them.
Did you just have to specify that the call was free?
It's an 800 number, man. This costs me nothing but time.
Okay.
So I call them and I push the button for retail sales, not wholesale. And I'm like, yeah, do you guys have pineapple gummy bears? And she's like, yeah, we have them behind the counter today. And I'm like, well, that's great, but I'm kind of not in Indiana where your retail is. I'm sort of in Minnesota. Do you ship them? And they're like, yeah, we do. Let me transfer you to retail shipping. So they transfer me over to retail shipping, and I say I would like to order some pineapple gummy bears, and they say, let me see if we have those in stock. And so I like cross my fingers and I wait and I wait and I wait. And she's like, we do have them. How many would you like? Like what quantity would you like? And I say, well, what quantities do you have? And her answer was, I believe for these, the limit is 8 5-pound bags. And I'm like, well, that's not really the information, right? Their website did say 1 pound and 5 pound, but I didn't want to like get into this. So I'm just like, I'll just take 1 5-pound bag. And so she's like, okay, cool. I got my shipping info, shipping address, credit card number. And I realized, like, after I got my credit card, she never told me how much this is going to cost me.
Yeah, 5 pounds of gummy bears.
5 pounds of pineapple gummy bears. And so, but she's got my email where she's going to send me an invoice. So how much do you think 5 pounds of pineapple gummy bears costs me, including shipping?
I gotta say, like, if you get a deal, I feel like $30 just without shipping is like the best you can hope for.
Amy, I gave my credit card, 5 pounds of gummy bears and shipping. How much did this set me back?
My initial thought was 25, but that seems low. So I will go with 50. Okay.
In the chat, we will vote for 45. You ready? Okay, Nora, so is that $60? It's like an auction.
Yeah, we'll see if they more 240. Wow,
240.
I'm just gonna say, while more answers are coming in here, maybe.
Yeah.
Are you going to at least take some and put them in vodka and soak them up?
You know what? It's 5 pounds. There's a lot of things. I also realized I forgot to ask them how you keep 5 pounds of gummy bears soft and fresh. So it's like 240, 50, 80.
5.
Yeah. You know how much so you guys ready?
Yes.
If you're on the Price is Right. And I should add, it was $8 a bag for my 8 ounces.
Okay, I'll go for $1. No, I'm kidding.
None of you would do well on the Price is Right. 5 pounds of pineapple bears, $13.99 plus $6 in shipping. It cost me $19.99 for 5 pounds.
My first guess at 25 was right. I should have stuck. Well, not right, but closer.
We had like 10 answers in the chat. You needed to go so that we could rebid and lower our bids.
But I also know that people listen in earbuds, and I didn't want to put that sound in their ears like you just did. So that's my food experience. Is they told me that they're pretty caught up on orders right now, and so they can't guarantee me that they'll ship tomorrow, but they'll probably ship tomorrow. So if you need 5 pounds of gummy bears in one flavor and have 20 and have $20 burning a hole in your pocket, call Albanese. Call their number. Pineapple is currently in stock.
Well, hey, it's speaking of putting them in vodka.
Yeah.
For Cinco de Mayo, I had a margarita that had a gummy shark in it.
Oh yeah, they sell those. If you want if you want to pick up yourself 5 pounds of gummy sharks, Albanese has the sharks too.
So you were asking, I don't know if you saw it, do you like, compare that to Haribo? Do you like
no, we were discussing this at work, because when you just like on a whim give someone your credit card number for $5 worth of gummy bears in one flavor, people want to talk to you more about gummy bears. I like the Albanese because they're really soft. The Haribo have like a little bit more bite to them. I do enjoy Haribo, but I like the soft.
And when you float them in a frozen, well, that wasn't frozen, but a very ice cold margarita, they get very chewy.
Yeah, the Haribo is definitely more chewy. Like if you have TMJ, go with the Albanese.
But the freshness factor is going to play a big part in that, I feel like, too.
It does. But the Albanese always seem fresher to me. So there you go.
Well, speaking of fresh,
Amy's going to get fresh with us.
Soft baked cookies that you don't think are going to be so fresh.
Soft baked, yeah.
No. They are chock full of preservatives. I am sure of that.
So Pillsbury, right? We talked about this, right? This is their first ever entry into the cookie aisle, and they have soft baked cookies in 4 varieties. But we're going to start with chocolate chip today.
It's made with real chocolate chips, it says.
It does say real chocolate chips. The bags all have a real something, and this one has chocolate chips. So, and we also have Chewy Chips Ahoy.
Yeah, but
that have been packaged.
We'll start with the new arrival here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first thought, this doesn't really taste different from the other brands of soft baked cookies.
You know what's weird? This almost tastes like chocolate chip cookie dough. Like when you get the little chocolate chip cookie dough nugget, it's very similar to those.
That's where it is. And the chips are a little chippier in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little more texture to them versus just all mush in the cookie.
Because it's so uniformly soft, it almost doesn't taste like a cookie.
This is one of those things that you just have to, like, I can't describe it better than this, but I don't taste all the preservatives. What does a preservative taste like? I couldn't tell you, but you know.
It doesn't taste like it came out of a vat.
It doesn't, but it still does have that
But
in packaging taste.
we're going to try the...
Yeah, it does not. I'm not fooled that it came out of the oven right now.
Yeah, if you put this on a platter and said, I baked you these, you'd be like, oh, no, you didn't. You went to work and made money and you paid for these.
All right, so the Chewy Chips Ahoy. Let's compare that to these.
These do not say made with real chocolate chips. They just say Chewy Love.
They're made with Chewy Love. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So do you want chocolate or love? I don't, it's like, comago para chocolate.
These taste weird.
They smell chocolatey though.
Yeah, but they don't taste cookier. Whereas the Pillsbury ones taste like cookie dough. The Chewy Chips Ahoy taste like I don't know what.
They're different. The cookies themselves are slightly different colors.
Now, the truth in advertising, the Chewy Chips Ahoy are chewier. I don't know.
They're chewier.
I don't
But
know.
in truth in advertising, the Pillsbury ones taste like cookies.
Are we going to evil twin these?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much the same thing, just different companies. And you know what Danny was alluding to before is I think when we do the evil twin, no one cares if we have Cheerios and Honey Nut Cheerios because they look the same pretty much. Like no one cares which one we like better. But when it's two like very similar things.
Yes, Brian will speak for everyone.
I think I have my answer. I think that the Chewy Chips Ahoy is the evil twin here.
I agree.
Me too. That's easy.
And in the chat, Heather is saying that they need peanut butter in between them. Oh, just you wait, Heather, because there are 4 Pillsbury Chewy cookies. We have the chocolate chips, but also coming up are confetti, the peanut butter ones, and the sugar cookies, all in Pillsbury.
Yeah. Now, just I'm going to ask everyone to calm down because I don't have milk here because the Chewy cookies, milk just doesn't seem like. Well, you can't dunk it.
No.
I mean, you can, but it doesn't do anything.
No.
It's like the milk slides right off the soft baked cookie.
It
So
doesn't have as big of an effect. You have to bite into it first, then dunk it, then let it sit a while.
like it bounces right. It's milk repellent.
Yeah. I don't think milk would help these.
No, they
No.
won't. I did
So
think
before we move on to more soft baked cookies, we
that's
have
a little
baby
buffer.
Bundt. We have a Bundt buffer.
Yeah, baby bunts from Hostess. I feel like Minnesota is the land of the bunt. You have a Nordic Wares here, home of the bunt pan that you see everywhere. Although I will say this, when I was traveling on that same road trip, when I stopped at the Gummy Bear factory, and they did not have pineapple. Down in the South, there were a lot of like in the snack cake sections of like gas stations or rest stops. There were a lot of like, there's a company down there that makes like little snack cake Bundt cakes. And I was surprised by the variety of flavors. So it was interesting to me to see Hostess getting into the Bundt game.
The Hostess obviously saw them too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we
And
have
so-
your favorite flavor for desserts here, lemon.
Lemon drizzle.
Yeah.
Oh,
The lemon, they've all been drizzled.
the captain's been around.
Yeah, the captain was here. So which one are we starting with?
Start with that.
Let's start with the lemon because I don't think I'm going to like that one as much.
And these are baby Bundts. Now, Hostess doesn't have a full-size Bundt, just the baby. Now, at least the Bundts had a hole in the middle, but these don't.
These have like a
It
cream.
doesn't go all the way through, but it's
They
filled
have
with
they have an indentation where the drizzle has collected. They have like a little drizzle reservoir.
yeah, and it doesn't go that deep.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks like they had a hole, but then the captain stopped by and filled it up.
filled it up. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't. With that,
something like that. We can only avoid eating the lemon Bundt.
yeah, I know. That's kind of what I'm doing. Let's do it.
Oh, it's moist.
Is this lemon or lemon pledge?
Well, I was gonna say I didn't think it was that lemony.
Oh, it's lemony.
I mean, you can taste lemon, but it's not like.
You certainly can't taste the drizzle over the lemon.
Maybe in the middle, but the lemon flavor is just really off. Right? It's not just me, right?
Mm-mm.
It's
There's
not
not
lemon
just you.
pledge, but it's not a strong lemon, and it's not a good lemon.
It is not, that is the key right there, Amy. It is not a good lemon.
Because when we talk about lemon bars,
Those are better than this.
in desserts, yeah, a lemon bar is better than this.
Lemon
you
crumb
ever-
cake.
I have a question for you, Brian.
Mhm.
Have you ever had a snack cake do you dirty like these do? Like we're just like, oh, snack cake. I am like not counting during, right? Which is me like trapping you, but like a mainstream snack cake where you're like, oh, you dirty dog. How did you do this to me?
I don't believe so. Maybe
Like
I need
this-
to find it. Maybe I've repressed those horrible traumatic memories.
Even like the banana little Debbie's.
No,
or
I
like
think there's a lot.
yeah. The banana Twinkies are kind of a trap because you don't realize that they're banana.
But they're not bad.
They're
But
not
they're
bad.
good.
They're just like,
I didn't
what
think I
happened-
liked the strawberry shortcakes, but they're amazing.
I love the strawberry shortcake stuff.
yeah, this might be the worst of them, like the snack cakes.
But at the same time, like I knew it was lemon. I knew what to expect. So it didn't do me dirty. It just did me honest.
Also, you're still eating it, so that says even a bad snack cake that he actively hates, he'll still eat.
Because don't forget about like cotton candy Twinkies and stuff.
Oh, this is worse than a cotton candy Twinkie.
Mhm.
Well, we're gonna have the one that could potentially kill me, the cinnamon swirl.
Yeah, but this one could be potentially good.
This one could do me dirty because my expectations are higher here.
Oh, this one smells nice.
Ooh, oh, look out, Amy. That's cinnamon.
Maybe don't eat this, Amy. I like the smell of it.
Oh, that smells good. It smells like a cinnamon crumb cake.
This is really good. I'm going to even say amazing.
I don't know how this is different from the coffee cake or their crumb cake, which is an underrated, underappreciated
Yes, that-
member of the snack cake family. But it's
I think-
lovely.
I think they're a little bit higher. The height is a little bit.
And it's a little
Yeah.
cakier, not as dense as a coffee cake.
Mhm.
But whatever it is, I'm here for it.
This is really good.
Mhm.
I think I like the crumb cake a little bit better than this, but this is so much better than the lemon Bundt cake.
Yeah, the crumb cakes are very good. I mean, it's all the same sort of thing, but yeah.
I'll say this.
It has the crumb topping that this doesn't have.
This is far better than the lemon one is bad.
It is so much better than the lemon.
But the lemon one is this, and here's the thing, and the lemon one is trash.
Mhm.
Like this is a top 10 snack cake.
The buffet that I'm at right now, virtually, it's making me miss LDBs,
Mhm.
Little Debbie buffets.
If you had a Hostess buffet, these would be the star. Yes, they would
They would
be.
be a top performer. I don't know if they would be the star.
Here's why they would be the star, right? Because while like the cupcakes or like the ring ding ding dongs, like people would be very happy for those and enjoy them.
Ho-hos.
They're right. The ho-hos, great. But people would have these and be like, ooh, I didn't know they made Bundt cakes, and hot damn, that's a fine snack cake. Like everything else is like, oh, that's good. Like you would be like, oh, you know what? We had,
You work with Southerners?
I do. And you know what they do when they have a good snack cake? They're like, hot damn.
Wow.
Every time. Yeah, all right. All right, all right. Like, let's do this.
Oh, wait, are they now Matthew McConaughey? All right, all right.
All right, give me a mouthful of them baby Bundts. Mouthful of babies.
Oh, God, no.
Listen, I'm just telling you, that's what they say. That's what they would say.
They say.
You can't don't kill the messenger.
We have other soft baked cookies from Pillsbury.
We have 3 more kinds of cookies that Pillsbury has released
We
here.
have sugar with drizzled icing. I said drilled. Anyway, the peanut butter with chocolatey drizzle.
Yeah, made with real peanut butter, but also chocolatey drizzle. So the peanut butter is real, the chocolate is fake.
And of course, you have to have confetti because everything has
Everything
confetti,
is confetti.
I'm surprised they didn't call it funfetti, or maybe that's not a Pillsbury thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's a Pillsbury thing. I'm surprised they didn't call it birthday cake and have a birthday cake cookie.
now. Right? Well, you need drizzle. They needed one without a drizzle.
Yeah.
Let's start with the, is it the sugar with the pink frosting?
That's the sugar.
Whatever.
I will say this. I love that on the package for this, it says made with real butter and then has an asterisk that directly underneath it says butter mixed with shortening.
But there's butter in
real, but not so real that you don't need an asterisk.
Yeah. Well,
I'm nervous about this sugar cookie.
it. Smells like a sugar cookie.
It has pink drizzle.
I feel like I know what to expect. Let's see.
Yeah.
This is chewier than the chocolate chip cookie.
I was not expecting it to be so chewy.
It is
Almost stale.
it doesn't taste like a sugar cookie, that's for sure.
No,
And it doesn't taste like a sugar cookie with icing.
it doesn't really taste like a cookie. It's not like sweet enough or something.
Wait, is this a dog treat?
No.
It tastes like it could be a dog treat.
I mean, actually, if anyone here would know what a dog treat tastes like, it would be you.
Mm-hmm. I'm not the only one. Come on.
Of the 3 of us, you are.
Well, maybe of the 3 of us, but I'm not the only one out there. Amy's eating cat treats.
Yes, I have.
That's almost like
Accidentally, and I spit them out right away because I knew there was something wrong.
how do you describe this thing? It's cookie shaped. It's not. It's almost like a tough cake.
It doesn't taste like cookie. It doesn't taste like cookie dough.
It doesn't taste like cookie. Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't taste like cookie dough. It's
Let's
not
say-
cake.
Okay, I got it. Let's say that you made a sugar cookie, but it was in muffin form. I don't know if there's anything similar to that. And you
Or
took
a blondie,
what's that, Amy?
or
Like
like
a
the texture
blondie?
of a blondie.
Maybe, but it definitely has the aftertaste of a sugar cookie. But I'm thinking if you took the muffin top off and let it sit out for a couple days, then put some icing on it and then froze it.
And while it is sweet, it's not sugary sweet like a sugar.
No, it's not. It's not granular.
Yeah.
It says soft baked, but this definitely should fall into the chewy line
Mm-hmm.
more than the soft baked.
It's not bad. It's just not satisfying.
Well, yeah, I guess it's not bad. I've had things that,
It is,
but
I
it's
will
not
say this.
good.
It is
It doesn't taste like a package that we just opened up. It tastes like something that had been sitting, in your grandma's.
Yeah.
It
I
is,
might like the lemon Bundt
I
better.
don't know.
it is. Oh, I don't know if I'd go that far. I would eat these, but I would hate myself for it.
Well, do we want to move on to the peanut butter or the confetti?
Let's go to peanut butter. I
Yeah.
have a little more hope there.
Peanut butter and chocolate. How peanut butter and chocolatey.
Because even if the texture can, that won't ruin it.
This looks like it has
Peanut
little
butter
bits of
Chocolatey drizzle.
nuts in it, like it was made with chunky peanut butter.
I think it's peanut butter chips.
Smells like peanut butter.
All right. That's pretty good.
It's
That's
chewy, but I
pretty
like
close
it.
to a peanut butter cookie.
Yeah,
It is.
this one actually tastes pretty good. The chocolatey drizzle, though, does melt on your fingers.
You know what it needs, though? It needs to be microwaved and then a little dollop of ice cream on it.
You know what it needs to
Say more
do?
peanut butter.
It needs to be freed from its siblings.
But we'll see. I mean, you know what? Don't count out the confetti yet. That might be good.
Oh, Brian, you optimist. Based on the sugar and the same, like made with real butter / frosting. I mean, I will appreciate it. It does look like they have real sprinkles buried in there. But if this is the sugar cookie with sprinkles, we're in trouble.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Oh,
I have a lot of pale sprinkles on mine.
it's softer than I thought.
It's better than I thought because it's got the sprinkles all through it.
This one's actually soft.
Brian, I defy you to tell me that sprinkles didn't make this better.
Sprinkles didn't make this better.
This tastes more like a sugar cookie.
This is better than the sugar cookie, and the main difference is the sprinkles. Sprinkles absolutely made this better.
No, but you take out the sprinkles, is it really that different?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not as chewy.
Make it worse. It made it more granular because it's little bits of sugar in there. But
it gave it some sprinkle flavor as opposed to like whatever flavor those sugar cookies
flavor in these sprinkles. You cannot tell me there's flavor in the sprinkles.
There's flavor in those sprinkles. I'm telling you right now, there's flavor in those sprinkles.
You get the more sugary flavor.
Yeah. Which says to me there's more sugar in the sprinkles than there are in the sugar cookies.
Yes.
They just
Amy has my back on this.
It gives it a little texture. It doesn't change the flavor, I don't really think that much.
It does. It does. Let's fight. Let's fight. You ready to go?
Right. Yeah, you sprinkle lover.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take your sprinkles. I'll take your sprinkles.
Yeah, I want to see you try because I'm gonna let you.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cut off your head and pour sprinkles down your neck.
Wow. Well, as long as you like fill it up with ice cream and serve it on a buffet, that's fine with me.
Fine, yeah.
You know me.
That'll be a soft serve for you.
Okay, boys. We can hash this out by our ranking game. Which one do you want to frolic with, marry, or kill?
Oh, there's 3 of them. How did that happen? This is like the easiest one ever. Are we even going to be different?
Oh,
you and Brian might be different.
No.
We'll see. We'll see. Oh.
Amy, go first while we're hemming and hawing. Are you ready?
Yeah, I can go first. I am going to kill the sugar cookie. That's the easy decision. It doesn't taste much like a cookie. It doesn't much taste like sugar. I don't know what it is. Just no. It was a toss up on these two, but I'm going to frolic with the confetti. It's tastier. It's got fun confetti in it. There's sprinkles. I like sprinkles. And they're rainbow sprinkles, which I really like. It's softer. It tastes more like I might frolic with it a lot, is what I'm saying. It might be a steady frolic. But I'm going to marry the peanut butter ones because those were surprisingly good. It tastes like real peanut butter. There's like chips in there too. And the chocolatey drizzle does get a little messy, but if you eat it fast enough, that's not a problem. I normally don't eat as slow as I would on the podcast when I'm analyzing it to death. So after the initial analysis, just bring it on.
I'm a little bit torn on this one.
What?
The peanut butter was my favorite one.
Mm-hmm.
But there are so many better chocolate peanut butter combos out there. Is it going to make me, wish it were something different? So let me come back to that. Let me start with the easy one. I am going to kill the sugar nonsense because that didn't even taste like a cookie. That tasted like it was something that you found in the trash.
Right, exactly. So that's 2 trash things. Which would you rather eat? The lemon Hostess Bundt or the Hostess sugar cookie? Or not, yeah, the Bundt or the sugar Pillsbury?
Sugar Pillsbury.
Amy?
If I had to eat one?
Yeah, either the lemon Bundt or the Pillsbury sugar cookie.
Lemon Bundt.
I would probably eat neither and take whatever punishment I get.
The lemon Bundt is softer and sweeter.
I think I would eat the sugar cookie because at least that's over in like they're both bite sized, but the sugar cookie is less.
Well, if you mash down the lemon Bundt to cookie size, it'll probably be.
I don't want to touch it.
Yeah, I think I would rather just leave the lemon.
Sorry, continue on, Brian. The sugar cookie.
Okay, so that's dead. I am going to marry the chocolate peanut butter cookie with the chocolatey drizzle. Maybe it won't last, but I think that's going to make me the happiest.
Right.
There might be an annulment coming. We'll see. I don't know. But for now, it'll be okay. We'll take the peanut butter flavor with the peanut butter bits, and we will enjoy that, and we'll see how long we can make that endure.
Yeah.
So I guess that means I am frolicking with the confetti because, with a good frolic, you want that little blast, at the end with the confetti, like one of those confetti guns.
It's a little burst. It's got that pop.
Yep.
Got the pop.
Place, yeah. Just like the captain.
Yeah, exactly. So what I love about our listeners is that Heather in the chat just nailed it. Right, because I went through this and I'm going to come back to it. So obviously, like I said, there's only one right answer. We all found it. But yes, Brian, you're comparing, right? In this game, you're not deciding, is this peanut butter chocolatey thing better than all other peanut butter cookies? We're comparing it to the other two. Of these, like, it's the best one.
I choose to not live in a bubble. I choose to live in the world.
Really? In your world where, you know what, we're friends and I want to keep it that way. And Amy, also, I think you said it best, talking about the sugar cookies, when you said, just no. Like, that's all you really have to say with them. No, just no. I wrote that down, so I'm like, oh, Amy hit the nail right on the head there. Wow. Just no.
She Nancy Reagan the crap out of it right there. Just say no.
Just say no. And the confetti. I liked it, but it wasn't like my forever. I'd frolic with it.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, we all agree. I mean, I could talk more about it. I mean, I do like the sprinkles. Like what we had with the sprinkles, is that with that moment where we fought Brian, that was us bringing the heat.
That was
the frolic, right? That's a frolic, right? Like you had it just made you a little bit angry, and then you got it out.
We're definitely like that soap opera cliche where people are fighting and then they're in bed the next scene. Like, how does that happen?
That's you and
That's the show right here. Yeah. You never know who's going to be in bed together.
It'll provoke that moment for you.
Okay, I think the bottom line is Pillsbury has new cookies. Don't buy the sugar cookie one.
Yeah, Pillsbury has new cookies, and it's their first foray into the cookie aisle. And catch it while you can.
Yeah, I think if people are curious about these, start with the chocolate chip. Or if you know that you are going to probably like the chocolate peanut butter, go with those two. Ease into it and see what you think before you buy more.
But really, just don't get the sugar one.
I would say
maybe the others are a better choice.
You know what? Actually, my lesson from this is, how like basically you've had the Chewy Chips Ahoy, right? And they taught you to steer clear of soft baked cookies and the chewy cookies because they're weird and they're not right. Because you can't have something that both lasts that is both shelf stable and soft. And if you're saying to yourself, wow, I wonder if Pillsbury came in and cracked that nut and got that right. No, they did not. If you like Chewy Chips Ahoy, these are fine. Also, if you like Chewy Chips Ahoy, and clearly people do because there's a whole line of them, I don't understand you. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you came from. I don't know what it is you see in these things. But if you like those, I guess, like, this is better. Or at least different.
Mm-hmm.
And if you really think they don't know what they're talking about, I'm going to get the sugar cookies. Still, please buy another kind first that's safer. And then if you really, really, really like those, then maybe try the sugar cookie. But
also, if you work for Pillsbury, which is based here in Minnesota, we can leave the state. It's fine. We'll go.
Or your cookies can. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is the sugar. The others can stay. That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to give us free cookies, though, even the sugar cookies, we'll probably take them.
Yeah. I mean, we definitely take free cookies from you. And if you want us to say really nice things about your cookies, you can make them better.
Yes, because we can't be bought like that. But feel free to send us bread or whatever. Or if you just want to poke us in the stomach, we'll giggle if you give us.
Yeah, we'll get. Oh, absolutely. I mean, I did say earlier I would hit you, and I might, but
say dance monkey dance. We'll do that.
Right, but That's how it goes.
Yeah, just feel free to poke us, is what we're saying.
Yeah, the guys like attention, and that's attention.
It is.
On that note,
I was going to say, who here likes a good poke? But we'll just end the podcast.
Oh goodness,
instead.
Danny. No. Thanks for listening
Right in the
to our listeners.
have a great day, everyone.
Bye.
Hey, YouTube. I forgot to get the question in the chat, by the way. Is the cinnamon so good because it's following something so bad? No, that was legitimately good on its own.
Yeah.
It was. No, that was very, very good. And Danny, I thought you were going to say, maybe you didn't almost say, but I thought you were going to say early on that you enjoy a good jerk.
I mean, I do enjoy jerk chicken.
Yeah,
I have found many a jerk stand in Jamaica. One of my good. I have actually bought imported pimento wood for my jerk chicken making.
I like jerk chicken, and I like jerk seasoning and methodology on shrimp and other things.
I've been growing Scotch bonnet peppers to make my own jerk sauce for a number of years. So, yeah.
Jerk sauce, huh?
That's what it's freaking called, you pervert.
I'm just clarifying.
Not the Captain Drizzle.
Amy.
All right. Hi, Michael. What a time to join.
Michael.
We are ending, Michael. You should rewind.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
We're sorry we missed you.
Have a great week, everyone.
Bye, YouTube.